Why OCD is so common among graduate students, and what you can do about it. Do you ever find yourself checking the same thing over and over again during your grad school journey? Maybe you triple check if the stove is off. Maybe you spend 15 minutes washing dishes that should take 5. Maybe you reread the same email 10 times before clicking send. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Not Yet Growth. With 2 doctorates and a career in the corporate world, I'm here to share what I've experienced. Based on real-life experiences, this channel shares practical tips and inspiration to help you thrive in academic life, build resilience, grow personally and professionally, and achieve financial well-being. Today, we're diving into why obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, is surprisingly common among PhD and master's students, and most importantly, what you can do to reclaim your energy, focus, and peace of mind. Section 1. Why OCD shows up during grad school. Let's get something straight first. OCD is not about being neat or organized. It's not just being a perfectionist. OCD is a mental health condition where intrusive thoughts and repetitive behaviors consume your time, energy, and mental space. So why does this show up so often during graduate school? Let's break it down scientifically and psychologically. High cognitive load. Grad school demands immense focus, handling research, deadlines, coding, data analysis, or thesis writing. This environment amplifies any existing tendencies toward compulsive checking, especially when your work affects your future career or academic standing. 2. Sleep deprivation. Late nights and erratic schedules lower your ability to regulate your thoughts. Lack of REM, rapid eye movement sleep, affects the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that controls decision-making and impulse control, making OCD symptoms worse. 3. Pressure plus perfectionism. Graduate students are often high achievers, but perfectionism can become maladaptive when just one more revision turns into a compulsion that no longer serves excellence. It feeds anxiety. 4. Childhood patterns reawakened. Maybe you grew up writing your name on every book to claim ownership among siblings. Maybe you washed your hands over and over as a kid. Grad school stress can resurrect these behaviors, especially when your environment mirrors past pressures. Section 2. Recognizing OCD-like patterns. You don't need a clinical diagnosis to benefit from this insight. Many of us experience OCD tendencies in specific contexts. You recheck your code or dataset even after confirming it's correct. You feel compelled to rewrite the same paragraph 7 times. You take unnecessarily long showers because something doesn't feel right. You check if the door is locked again and again. Let's be clear, this is not laziness or overcaution. It's a coping mechanism for internal anxiety, insecurity, or fear of making a mistake. Section 3. The hidden cost of OCD in academia. So what's the big deal? 1. Time drain. You spend 30 minutes on a 5-minute task. Over time, you lose hours daily, which adds up to weeks of productivity lost per semester. 2. Mental fatigue. OCD tendencies deplete cognitive energy, leaving you unable to focus on deep work, like data analysis, writing, or problem solving. 3. Anxiety plus imposter syndrome. Ironically, the more you check, the less confident you feel. You might start doubting your competence, even when you're overprepared. 4. Burnout and health impact. When your brain is on overdrive all day, sleep gets disrupted, your stress hormones spike, and eventually, you burn out. Section 4. Understanding that OCD is not uniform. Here's something insightful. Everyone has their OCD spots. Maybe you don't care about a messy desk, but you can't rest unless the door is double locked. Maybe you're fine with skipping a shower, but you obsess over formatting in your research paper. That's why OCD is so tricky. It's contextual and unique to each person. And it's not about intelligence. Some of the brightest graduate minds struggle with it because their brain is wired to seek control in a chaotic world. Section 5. How to break the OCD loop. So here's the core question. How do you take back control? Let's walk through science-backed, actionable steps that work, especially in the intense environment of graduate school. 1. Identify your triggers. Awareness is the first weapon. What situations or tasks bring out your OCD-like behaviors? Is it coding, writing emails, cleaning? Time your habits, log them, name the pattern. Pro tip, most compulsions begin when you're under stress, uncertain, or fatigued. 2. Don't rely on next time I'll be faster. Many students think, next time I'll just do it quicker. But without a system, you fall into the same loop again. 3. Use time anchoring and constraints. Set a timer for tasks like washing dishes, 5 minutes. Shower, 15 to 20 minutes. Email checking, 10 minutes max. The idea isn't to be robotic. It's to break the compulsion loop and develop internal confidence that this is enough. Attach the task to a next activity. I'll start this coding session only after I finish showering in 20 minutes. That transition point creates a natural stop. 4. Automate what you can. Set reminders, use checklists, build routines. OCD thrives in chaos and uncertainty. Routines fight back with structure and predictability. 5. Practice mindfulness plus cognitive rewiring. Simple meditation and grounding techniques help you observe the urge without reacting. Breath in. Say, this is just a thought. I don't have to act on it. Gradually, your brain learns that not checking is safe too. 6. Seek professional support if needed. If your compulsions interfere significantly with your academic performance, mental health, or relationships, speak to a campus counselor or therapist. OCD is treatable. Section 6. What happens when you take back control? The best part? When you begin to shift your habits even slightly, you earn back your time and energy. You become more productive. You sleep better. You stop fearing mistakes. You feel in control of your research and your life. You start believing in yourself again. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be aware, consistent, and compassionate with yourself. Final words. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are a capable, intelligent graduate student going through an incredibly demanding season of life. Yes, obsessive tendencies can take over, but they are not who you are. They're just a coping pattern, one that you can gradually replace with clarity, structure, and confidence. If this video resonated with you, like this video and share it with another grad student who needs to hear that it's okay and change is possible. Comment below, what's one OCD-like behavior you've noticed in grad school? Let's support each other. And don't forget to subscribe for regular content on graduate life, mental wellness, and productivity that actually works. Tackling obsessive-compulsive patterns isn't about becoming a robot. It's about finding peace in an environment that often feels chaotic. It's about reminding yourself, I'm doing my best. My time matters. I can choose change. You've got this.